need it more that way, so I need it. Right, you'll have to excuse me, I've got wire issues. Hello guys, welcome in. I'm Jane Drops and you're watching Drops of Jupiter Tarot. Hope you guys can hear me okay. The topic discussion, wisdom segment, is going to be about spiritual awakening and how you may be in a relationship. You might have awakened, but your partner might not have. So they might still be stuck in toxic ways, and then kind of how you would move forward with that. Right? Again, as you're healing, what will happen is you've heard about people talking about cord cutting and things like that. Yeah. So obviously, if you know about those things, you'll know that the cord is the invisible energy attachment, because we're all attached. We're all energy. We're all vibrations, frequencies, that kind of stuff. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Relax my shoulders a little bit. I hope this one goes better than this morning's. I had problems with the microphone this morning. So I had somebody come in and I was speaking, and all of a sudden my microphone went skew-if. So I don't know if there's even... My internet doesn't play nice for me sometimes. Let me put the topic in the chat. Right, there we go. Welcome, welcome. Please do come and say hi in the chat, guys. We'll be talking about how you could be stuck in a relationship, not sure how to go forward when you've awakened and maybe the person that you're with hasn't. So basically, awakened means that you know there's more to... You know that you shouldn't be being treated the way that you're being treated, basically. And you're not going to stand for it anymore. So that's you seeing yourself, yeah? But then spiritually awakening means you understand what a spiritual journey is. So it's about evolving yourself from the place you are now to your highest self by learning lessons through experience, through people, through life, through love, through family. And then from the universe itself, because, you know, the universe, the planets and all that kind of stuff, they like to mess with your energy too. So let me just get my light 1 second. Right. So welcome, guys. I hope you weather wherever you are. I had somebody in San Diego talking to me this morning. I was like, I bet it's nice and sunny over there. It's not over here. It's very rainy and wet. Yeah, so let's check in with the tarot, and the tarot will kind of guide me as to, right, stuck in a relationship and your partner's stuck in their ways. How do you move forward? Yeah, I'm going to have to use my laptop, so if I start pressing buttons, my apologies. Right, by being mature and asserting yourself and finding your independence. Yeah. Yeah. That person don't look bothered, not in the slightest. They've got their wand of desire. I desire peace and calm and tranquility is what that person's looking like, yeah. Loves the challenge, passion. Maybe you need to find your passion, or a passion, a hobby, something. No, so basically it's saying assert yourself. So yeah, basically choose independence, choose you is what that's saying. You know what I mean? Choose power, but choose to be mature while doing so. You know what I mean? We all have something I wanted to say earlier in the live. We all have dominant traits, yeah. But the dominance isn't to use on somebody else and be dominant over them. It's yourself. You're supposed to show people that you can dominate your negative feelings and overcome them. Yeah, that's what the dominance is. It's not there to go, oh, well, I've got power over that person. I know that person loves me, so I'm just going to be a dick anyway. That's, I mean, that's not, you don't treat people like that. The dominance, the traits that we have inside us are to use for good, not for bad. Yeah. It's about wealth, generosity. Do you know what I mean? If we all looked at each other as the same, that we're all going through the same stories, same experiences, same triggers, same feelings, same thoughts, just at different times. And it can be over different things. Do you know what I mean? But again, because we've got free will and we're all different, we are never going to choose to deal with it in the same way. So for as much as you could say resonate with somebody's story to a certain extent, there will always be little deviations where your story won't match because you chose to do one thing and they chose to do another. Yeah. That's how come their outcome ended up theirs and your outcome ended up yours. And the choices we make, and that's what we've got to learn. You know what I mean? It's the choices that we make and how we see things and how we perceive things that creates how our life is. That's why they say your life is what you make it. It is because it's your choices that make your life. It shapes your life. If you're making good choices, what's going to come? Probably a good life, goodness. You make bad choices, what's going to come? But it's figuring out what are the bad choices and what are the right choices, what's illusion and what's reality. Yeah. Find out where you're lying to others and others are lying to you, in a sense of being your authentic self. Question to ask yourself: what do you love? Answer it and then ask yourself why. Answer it and then ask yourself why. What do I want from love? What makes me happy? Do you know what I mean? If you don't know the answers to them questions, how are you expecting somebody else to? If you don't know yourself, nobody else is gonna, you know? Again, you've got to show them how to treat you by showing them who you are. If they like you, they stick around. If they don't, they don't. But then that's where the attachment comes in. Don't attach. Don't give it names. Do you know what I mean? Don't stay in something because you don't feel like there's a way out, you know? There's always a way out. Choose yourself. The reason we don't choose ourselves is because we're too busy staying in a relationship that's probably not fulfilling us, because we'd rather do that than rock the boat or hurt anyone or, you know, have more change. Change is something as humans, you know, people we seem to struggle with. I don't know what's going on, but like, again, it doesn't seem like anybody is coming in. So is YouTube even putting me out there? One sec, guys. Let me just, I'm trying to, it's not that I want. Okay. Just trying to update the details, so I don't think the live's getting out there much, to be honest. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Please do say hi in the comments. Join in. We're talking about how to deal with awakening when you're in a relationship and your partner is stuck in their ways. So again, it's about having the maturity and knowing that you have the power to make your life. Do you know what I mean? What you desire, you will manifest. You know what I mean? It's about finding your independence. Do you know what I mean? No point being loyal to something that isn't working for you or isn't helping you grow and it's stunting you, you know? So we'll ask the question, what's blocking? What's blocking them from moving? What illusion are they stuck in? Disagreement, failure, excessive pride. Wrong values, that's what's blocking it. A lack of activity, because you're probably not talking. And what's the advice? Social offers, suggestions, a new opportunity, new lover, new experiences. Basically, open yourself about that over here. I keep forgetting, like I go that way. Yeah. Open yourself up to new experiences. And that doesn't mean like going out and finding yourself another man. What that means is go out and find, like, choose yourself, walk away, right? Because again, what's meant for you will never pass you by. If you are attached by this cord that everybody talks about, the energetic invisible cord, yeah, because we're all attached through energy. What it's saying is experience life on your own. Go and make new friends, because they will teach you what a soulmate is, what a twin flame. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'll meet these along the way, but you're not going to meet them if you're stuck in a relationship that's just keeping you in one place. You're not growing. Choose yourself. Stop delaying it. You know what I mean? Because you're going in the wrong direction. At the moment, you've got wrong values with that person. Either you or they've got excessive pride. I mean, it even says like narcissism on the Knight of Cups card. Let's stay away from that shit. That's soul destroying behavior, that is. That's the kind of relationship that has you on your knees on the kitchen floor going, please get me out of this. Don't ever let me meet someone like that again. Male or female, we've all had one of those. We know it. We know it. God, if you'd probably spoke to me about it a year ago, man, I wouldn't have been laughing about it. I can tell you that. I'd have still been on the kitchen floor crying. It's about looking at how far we've come. You know what I mean? We heal, we get on, we move forward, you know? We grow, we know what's right for us. We know that having the energy we have around us is what makes us, or it will, like, for example, don't ask what people can bring to the table when you are the table. You bring everything already. You know what I mean? It's like if people are going to come and sit at your table, they need to bring something that you don't bring, but it's positive. Yeah. You've already got your stability and things like that, you know what I mean? So they need to bring theirs. Well, you don't really need 2 tables, but you know. But then again, if you put it like in a metaphorical sense, they're a stable table, you're a stable table. Put them 2 stable tables together and you've got family and friends from this side, you've got family and friends from that side. Now you've got a community. That's what it's about building, isn't it? Family, your tribe people. But who are you going to have at your table? Because I guarantee, man, in them 2 sides, yeah, family or no family, yeah, there's going to be some toxic buggers in there. Because we all have them. Right. Lesson. What's the lesson? A lesson. Immature. Bad advice. Insecure. Falsehood. Loss. Deceit. Betrayal. Violence. Laziness. Weak. Selfish. Escapism. Addictive behavior. But you know, you need to, yeah. Grow up. The lesson is for you to grow up. Stop listening to other people. Because listening to other people is going to create insecurities. And listening to other people, that is addictive behavior. It's toxic behavior because you're using other people to validate your choices. So, for example, say you want to go and buy a car, and instead of just making your choice because you're the one that's going to drive the car, you're the one that's going to deal with the car, right? You're the one that's going to see it every day. You choose a colour that you like and you enjoy. You bring it home, and everyone's going, "Oh, well, that's not. What's that? What are you going to feel like? You're going to start going, that's my favourite colour. But I don't want the car that colour anymore." Now you're easily influenced. Now you're people pleasing. You're not doing it for yourself. Yeah? Shouldn't matter what colour your car is. Doesn't make any difference to you, does it? You like the colour. End of. Everyone's got different likes. There's no point trying to make everybody the same, which is what we seem to have a nasty habit of doing, you know? We try to change people. It's not about changing people with force. It's about if that person wants to change, the reason they want to change is because they see your change and they want what you've got. If you can go through something like a toxic relationship or a karmic relationship and then get up the other side and still have a massive smile on your face, people are going to look at you and go, how did I do that, man? When I'm still stuck here heartbroken 3 years later. Because they chose themselves. They chose to say, nah, this ain't for me. I'm not staying in this. I'm not giving you that power, to leave me in that kind of a mentality. It's not me. I'm a happy-go-lucky person who's, finds joy in things. You need to start understanding that if you've been in a relationship like that, you need to start building trust. You need to start being around people who you can trust. But you have to go through the lessons of finding those people that you can trust. Now, being in that karmic relationship would have shown you red flags to look out for. Things that, if people say this or people do that and their words and actions aren't aligning, you ain't listening, you're not interested, pop off, see you later. Again, with the card, values, wrong values, you've got to make sure who you're around have the same values as you in order to grow. Because if you've got completely different values, what's going to happen? It's going to create all that. Insecurities, neurotic, loss, deceit, betrayal, violence. Do you know what I mean? Fucking need that, yeah. You want one of them. Emperor, loyal, respect, stable, rational. Fucking definitely need that. Ambitious, caution, like they don't just jump into things. Do you know what I mean? People speak highly of them, and they usually got quite a high status in job as well, to be fair. But what do you need to do? You need to end the other situation first. Judgment. Angel Michael's blowing his trumpet saying, right, this is your last call. It's like the bar at the pub. Last orders. Get your fucking shit together, man, before it all ends. Before it closes. Yeah? That's like the easiest like example to give, I suppose. Oh my days, universe, come on, please. What's going on? Come on, people, join. Hello, hello. Talk to me. Ask me some questions. This time I want people to ask me questions. Most of the time I'm going, no, I'm not answering questions. Well, I might as well talk about my bio then on it. In the description of my videos, you will see my Linktree link, which you can copy and paste into Google, and it will take you to my payment page where you can choose one of 4 options. You've got the £10 mini read, you have the £30 emergency read, which you will get within 60 to 90 minutes of me receiving a WhatsApp confirmation of your payment and your question. You got the £45 read, which is to if you're feeling stuck and you need to know what's coming, you know what I mean? But it's not just 5 cards. It's like I do tarot and oracle cards. So you probably find you'll have about 8 tarot cards and probably about 5 oracle cards, just for clarifying. Because sometimes when you clarify one card, you need another one to answer that one. Do you know what I mean? In which direction? Because it could say you've got a choice. Yeah, but a choice between what? Do you know what I mean? People, jobs. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So you could end up with like more cards, but it just depends how. But the universe kind of works it, to be fair, because it's the universe that kind of tells you what to say or what it is that you need to tell that person. It's like you're channeling a message, you know? So it's like it's not a timed thing, but it just seems to be like, say you've paid for like 20 minutes. The universe will give me enough information to last for that 20 minutes. You know what I mean? But remember, when you share energy, again, when I do readings for people, yeah, I feel a burnout after. Like I have to stop doing anything and just do some self-care, which is things that I love, which empower me, which fill my cup. Yeah, usually spending time with my dogs or friends is what I usually do, or cleaning. I focus on cleaning because when you get your head into cleaning, you can meditate as well. Because slap a bit of music on in the background and just listen to the songs that come on. Put on YouTube. Just press play. See what songs come on. See if there's anything that jumps out at you. Again, as I was saying earlier before I came on here, I was channeling that song. Oh, and I got the words wrong. It's not I don't care about the rain. It's I don't care about the pain. I don't care about the pain. I will go through fire and the rain. Yeah. To get to you. Because I'm stuck on you like a tattoo. So it's something like that, you know, a beautiful song. It's just literally, it's about a relationship. It's about how somebody's realized that they're healing, but the person that they're attached to isn't. So for them, it's going to be, look, see you later. You know what I mean? When we align, when the stars align, I'll be there. So when we're in alignment and everything's good, we will come back together. So that is like a divine fated journey, divine fated relationship, yeah, where you will literally be, it'll be as messy and crazy as it can be. You'll split up. I mean, it could, if it's 10 years later, that person could come back into your life and they're a completely different person from the person that you first met, but the person that you wanted them to be, or you saw the potential of them. Yeah, it'd be like a slap in the mouth, let me tell you. You know what I mean? But again, when a relationship ends, whether it ends neatly, nicely, messy, it doesn't matter. Let it go with peace. Don't let it go with negativity. You know what I mean? Just know that that wasn't aligned with you. And unfortunately, we all have this guard that comes up, a defense. So as soon as somebody does something or says something, we get all, oh God, it's like an attack. It isn't. It isn't. People are just self-unaware of what they're saying at that time, but you should be emotionally balanced enough to know that it doesn't matter what somebody says. You're okay with you. Yeah. Most people who are kind of giving you grief or trying to change you in some sort of way are projecting. Again, you need to be careful of the people that you have around you. If you got people like that around you, you'll probably find that you're going to end up butting heads a lot more than you actually get on. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have a look at YouTube because disappointed. Bloody pointed, not going to lie. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to get the wild unknown out because that'll just... Great information. Let's go for advice. Power us up for the day. These are going to be the most awkwardest cards to shuffle. I'm not going to lie. I feel like splitting them into 2 decks and then shuffling them because then they're smaller. Come on, universe. Let's see. And by the power of 3, keep negative energy and bad vibes away from me, please. Freaking I felt cool to do that for. Okay. Not that many. I'm sure they were ready to go flying across the room then as well, you know. 20 cards I'll be picking up for like 5 minutes. After I found them from underneath the sofa, that is. Come on, universe, like you don't want to talk to me either. What's going on? These cards are not easy, you know. I should have bought the pocket deck, a tinier version. Might have been a bit... Come on, universe. Just one. Not chunks, just one, please. It's never just one. Wow. By the power of 3. Yeah. The mystic, the temple, the sustainer. Do you know what I'm getting from that already? Straight away. The mystic, spirituality, intuition. The temple, something you're... I think it's asking you to, like, believe, trust your intuition. Mystic and the temple, so it's like belief. Do you know what I mean? Faith. then like the mystic, I'm going to put that as the universe, the sustainer, the creator. Jeez Louise. Have faith. You need to believe. Manifesting is believing. Having faith that there is something above the universe. Right, it's about believing that there is a higher power. That's basically what that's saying. Yeah. But it's also, you can't just believe it for a second. You have to keep it going. It's something that needs to, you need to believe every day. Yeah. You can't be letting things like shake you and wobble you and deter you and block you and all that kind of stuff. Sorry, I've got like hiccups now. There's a mystic inside all of us. It's just about learning to trust your intuition and knowing your intuition and feeling it, knowing signs and things. Just like I said, Google's a great source of knowledge, but knowledge is different to wisdom. Wisdom is lived experience. So it's about finding the knowledge and then putting it into daily life, which is your experience, which then creates wisdom of the knowledge. It's experience plus knowledge equals wisdom. Yeah. Again, knowledge. No. Knowledge. Wisdom. Experience. Yeah. Believe. You need to believe in change. You also need to believe that what you manifest, yeah, you have to continue to believe in. You have to sustain that. Yes, you still have to put your manifestation out there, but still live as if you have it already. Yeah, because then when the universe does send it to you, the universe is going to know you're in receiving energy. And again, you're not just going to waste it or blow it away, or say it's finances. You've been begging, my God, please, 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 I need my finances to get better. So the universe sends you, you decide one day just out of the blue, you hear in your head, go get a lottery ticket or a scratch card. So you go to the shop and you go and buy a scratch card. That's your intuition telling you. You scratch that card, you win £1 million. Well, you're a millionaire. Now is your lesson. What do you do with that £1 million? Do you go out and spend it all and not have nothing left? So everything that you've bought now, you haven't got anything to maintain it with. Yeah. So now you've bought the house, you've bought the car, you've probably got the top expensive girlfriend, boyfriend, whichever. So they're kind of draining your finances. So what are you going to do when that £1 million runs out and you haven't got a job and you haven't got any plans or preparations, or the universe isn't going to do it to you unless it knows that you're going to take that £1 million and you're going to invest it in people, charity, wealth. You're going to use it to help people. Yeah. You're not going to sit there and use it and go, right, well, I've never had a car and I've never had this and I want loads of shoes because I care what people think. No. You're going to use it to care for the world. You're going to use it to care for people. You're going to use it to help people. Do you know what I mean? Say there's a family down the road that, you know, a single mom who's got like 4 kids and you know she struggles. Why are you sitting there calling her a tramp when you've got loads of money and you can share some? Is it because you want to keep all your money and spend it all on really high expensive stuff because you care about what everybody else thinks about you? Well, that's you not being your authentic self, is it? She's not living above her means so that people can see, oh, well, because she can afford. No, she's literally being her true self. But you're going to shoot her down for that because she's not in a good place. The reason she's not in a good place is because people look down on her. It's not fair. It's not balanced, is it? You know? When you see somebody who's below you or somebody who's in a not even below you, not in that sense, as in, oh, you know, they're beneath you. No, not in that sense. What I'm saying is when they're below you, when they're not as stable as you are, when they're not as abundant in knowledge or wisdom or wealth or anything like that. Yeah. Why are you going to look at them and go, oh, well, there's no humanitarian, like there's no empathy, there's no feeling, there's no, Oh, well, it's not me. Yeah, to see somebody like that, it is to make you grateful for what you have. But it's also not to make you go, oh, well, I've got everything that I need and they don't, I'm not helping them. It ain't about that. That's ego, pride. Get rid of that shit. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's different. Everybody goes through different situations. It's about supporting and empowering and trying to help that person get to a better level. You know what I mean? I'm not saying put yourself out there. What I'm trying to say is don't judge. Wish them strength. You know what I mean? Pray for them. Give them a bloody booklet that tells them how to go earn money, or do you know what I mean? If you're a business owner, go and give them a job cleaning your yard or something with a brush. You know what I mean? Just make sure you vet them first, because you know you don't want them running off with your brush. Trust me. Everybody deserves a second chance till they don't. Yeah? You make the mistake, give them a second chance, give them that option to learn. If they make that mistake again, bye. Because of your boundaries. If they want to behave like that, that's completely up to them. You're not judging them for it. What you're saying is just don't do it around me. I'm not having it. Yeah. Thanks. No thanks. All right, guys, I'm going to get off. I've been on 36 minutes and it seems very, very dead this morning. So I'm going to take my mystic, my temple, and my sustaining self. Yeah. And I'm going to go make myself a coffee just to sustain my coffee addiction. Yeah. Right. What you put out there, believe it. But you've got to constantly believe it. Right. No waking up tomorrow morning and going, but say, hang on a minute. No. It will work. It will happen. It will come. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Thank you for sharing your energy with me this morning. Or one ear. Hi, Serena. Enjoying your coffee? But thank you for sharing your energy with me. Keep shining, and I'll see you in the next drop of Jupiter. Bye. The book.